Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in this one I'm going to be showing you the best Zarude build for raids on Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Now this Pokemon isn't actually available anymore. You could only get this Pokemon through codes starting 2020 I believe, but if you do have one, it's going to be a great Pokemon to do a build on, because this Pokemon is going to be great in raids. Now, if you enjoy these builds, subscribe, turn that notification bell on so you don't miss another video. Plenty more where that came from. Join the Discord, it's tons of fun over there, and you can get a lot more help over there. Link in the description. Now let's get into that build. So starting with a Tera Type, what you want to do is you just want to leave it as a Dark Type when you bring it over. It will already be a Dark Type Tera, because Dark Type Tera here is going to be a little bit better in my opinion, although both are really good, so you could go either way with it. Now the item we're going to be using is going to be the Shell Bell. Whenever we deal damage, we get 12.5% of that back as health. Helps keep us alive as we're doing damage, just so the timer doesn't go down. To get this item, just fly over to Levincia North and then just head inside the Delibro shop. Click on battle items and you want to buy the Shell Bell for 20,000 and equip it onto your Zarude. Next up, we're going to be visiting the Chansey supply shop. We're going to want to change our nature, and we're going to be changing to an adamant nature because we are a physical attacker, so buy one of those, use it on your Zarude, and then as you can see there, it will be up in attack, down in special attack. We don't need special attacks. Moving on to the EVs, we're going to be HP and attack EVs. HP for survivability, attack for damage. Now if you want to get your items for these EVs, then just go back in the Chansey supply shop, buy 26 HP ups for HP and 26 proteins for attack. This will cost you 520,000 Poké Dollars. So if you can't afford this, just go in any Delibro shop, click on general goods, go to the bottom. Power weight will train our HP, power bracer will train our attack. Now these give 8 additional EVs per kill, so if something has a 1 HP EV, we're going to have to take it out 28 times to get our max EV. Good way of doing this is getting a Persian, giving it the amulet coin, teaching it payday, use PP up twice, it will go to 28. When that reaches 0, you will have a max EV and you will actually have 28,000 more Poké Dollars than when you started, making that money back. Now to get your HP EVs, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be coming to the bottom of the map here, put a waypoint right there, fly over to the lighthouse, make your way over. When you get over here, use a Fairy type encounter level 2 sandwich. Loads of Azureals will start to spawn. Take out 28 of those and you will have your max HP EVs. Moving on to our attack, fly over to South Province Area 3. When you get here, you're going to be using an electric type level 2 sandwich, taking out all the shinks in the area. If you see any young goose and growler, take out those as well though, because they all give attack EVs. If you've took out 28, you will have your max attack EVs, and then we can move on to the IVs. To check your IVs, go in your main menu, click on boxes, hover over your Zarude, then click the plus button, it will go to your IVs. If you don't have max IVs on everything, except for special attack, we don't really need that, then we'll need to visit a Delibird shop. Doesn't matter which one it is, I'm going to go to the one in Levincia. When you get here, you want to go in general goods. First item will be a bottle cap, 20,000 Poké Dollars each, buy however many you need, and then we'll visit Montenevera. Once you're here, speak to the person next to the Abomasnow, he will hyper train your Pokemon, and then you would click Zarude. I can't do it because he's already got max IVs. Then you'd click bottle caps, and then you click HP, attack, defense, special defense, and speed, then start the training. Moving on to his ability, it's going to be Leaf Guard, and when he's in the sun, this prevents all status conditions. Moving on to the moveset, we have 2 ways to go about this. The first one is going to be Crunch, Swords Dance, Seed Bomb, and Jungle Healing. Crunch is going to be our main attacking move. It's going to do a lot of damage, the same damage as Seed Bomb, one of our other moves, but Crunch has a chance of lowering the defense. That's why we've gone with a Dark type Tera. Our setup move is going to be Swords Dance, increases our attack by 2 stages every time we use it, and our last move is going to be Jungle Healing. What this does is it restores 25% of our HP and ally Pokemon in the actual raid, and it cures any status conditions for the whole team. So it's a very powerful move. It's going to be the signature move of Zarude. Now if you want to replace Seed Bomb or Jungle Healing with Sunny Day, then you can do. When we use Sunny Day, we can't get any status conditions anyway, and we'll heal back with our Shell Bell. It's completely up to you. I like doing it this way because it's a signature move. I like using the Pokemon signature moves. Now Jungle Healing is going to be the only move that we actually learn through level up. So when you get to level 100, just relearn that. We're going to have to get the other 3 through TMs. So come to any Pokemon Center, go to the green section, it's going to be the TM machine. We're going to go get Swords Dance first, which is Zangoose Claw, Gible Scales, and Cypher Claws, so let's go get that. So we're going to get Cypher first, so go to Kashraya Watchtower number 1, and then you want to jump off on the actual lakeside, and when you get to the bottom, you're just going to look out for a Cypher, and then you want to take it out and get your Cypher Claws. Next up, we're going to be going to Alphanada, and then we're going to be going to this cave right over here. Once you're inside, just follow the path slowly, and look out for a Gible or a Gibite. They will probably spawn in a family. So there's a family of them right there. We're just going to take those out. and that will get us our Gibble Scales. Finally, we're going to go get Zangoose, so he's going to spawn right around here. So just make your way over there, fly over to the shrine or next nearest location. So we found one straight away, which is quite lucky because sometimes they don't spawn for ages. So we're just going to take that out, get our Zangoose Claw. Next up, we're going to get our Seed Bomb. So we'll need Shroomish Spores, Bramblin Twigs, and Smolly Vials. So let me show you where to get these. So to get our Shroomish Spores, we're going to come right here on the map. So fly over to Medali and then just make your way over. When you get down here, you're just going to be looking out for them Breloons and them Shroomishes. Then you're just going to take them out and get your Shroomish Spores. Next up, we're going to be going after our Smolly Vials. So fly over to Cortondo East. And then we're just going to be going up and to the right a little bit. And you're just going to be looking around these locations till you see one. And then we're just going to take it out and get our Smolly Vial. To get our Bramblin, what we're going to do is we're going to fly over to Asado Desert. And then you're just going to be looking out for a Bramblin until you find one. And then take it out and you will get your Bramblin Twig. Now for Crunch, we will need Mashchief Fangs, Bruxish, Tooth, and Yungoos first, so let's go get them. Now to get our Mashchief, what we are going to do is we're going to fly over to South Province Area 4 Watchtower, and we're just going to look around the Watchtower until we see a Mashchief, and once you find one, just take it out and you will get your Mashchief Fangs. To get Yungoos, what you want to do is fly over to South Province Area 3, and then just search around the Pokemon Center till you see one. So there's one right there, so we're just going to take that out. And that will get us our Yungoos fur. Okay, so finally, our Bruxish, what we're going to do is we're going to come to this part of the map right here. Fly over to East Province Area 1 Watchtower, just make your way over. So when you get in this brief location, you're just going to have to take out the Bruxish. Oh, I have no one that can go in water, so I'm just going to run into it. And then we're going to take it out, and you will get your Bruxish Tooth. It is quite hard to find, I found. So make a Psychic type level 1 sandwich minimum if you are struggling with it, and then you will just find it. Smash the like button if you've enjoyed this video so far, and let's get into those raids. So first up, we have a 6-star Psychic type Clodsire. Let's see how it goes. So on the first turn, we are going to use Swords Dance. I'm guessing he's going to use Yawn here. Oh, he's going to use Mega Horn, which is quite effective. And we're going to use Crunch next turn. I kind of forgot it had Mega Horn. Hopefully we get a defense drop. We do. Amazing. He's going to use Mega Horn again. That'll put us quite low. He nullifies the stat changes on our side. We're going to use Swords Dance again. Hopefully we survive this. I should just use Crunch there. But this is the only problem. If they have a bug type move, they're 4 times super effective against you, you're going to have a bad time. We're going to use Swords Dance here. He uses Mega Horn. I can't believe he's not missing any of these Mega Horns, considering it's 85 accuracy. He's bound to miss one eventually. So we're going to use Crunch here, do a lot of damage, get some health back. We get a lot of health back there, nearly back to full health. They hit again. I think that's back to back to back to back Mega Horns, which is unfortunate. The shield goes up, but that doesn't matter because we have Terrestrialize. Clodsire is now paralyzed. It uses Yawn. Not on us, that's good. Oh, we've only used 2 Crunches. I thought we had used 3. It nullifies because we don't attack fast enough. If it manages to hit us here, then we die. The Clodsire is paralyzed. That's amazing. So we're going to Terrestrialize here and use Swords Dance. The reason we're Terrestrializing is so that we're not 4 times weak to Mega Horn anymore. It's nullifying our stats a lot, so we just have to hope that it doesn't do it anymore for the rest of the raid. It's used Mega Horn. Hopefully we survive this. We do. And now we use Crunch. Hopefully we get enough health back where we can actually heal more than he does damage. We do a lot of damage because we are Terrestrialized now. We go back to 200 health. That should be enough. He removes negative effects from himself. That defense drop we got earlier is now cut out. Uses Mega Horn. That's fine. So we use Crunch again to take away most of its remaining shield because we got a critical hit. That's great. We go back up to almost 260 health. Can't believe he's not missed a Mega Horn. Literally, he's used like what? 9 Mega Horns, and he's hit every single one of them. His raid hacks are unbelievable. So we have used another Crunch and broke that shield. We get enough health back to survive another hit at the same time. There's the shield going down. He uses Yawn on us, but that's fine. And then uses Earthquake. We are asleep here, so I'm going to need to heal up. He hits us with another Mega Horn. He's hit 11 Mega Horns without missing this raid. That is ridiculous. But we do finish him off in the end. That was a really bad raid for us since he had Mega Horn, which is a 120 damage bug type move, 4 times super effective against us for the start of that raid. That was really something, but we still did it. Zarude is amazing. Hopefully the next Pokemon didn't have a bug type move. Let's get into that second raid. So for our second raid, we have a 6-star Ghost type Bombardier. Let's get straight into it. So this Bombardier might have Feather Dance, so that could be trouble. And it's going to have some sort of flying move, I would imagine. Maybe Brave Bird. So we're going to start off with a Swords Dance, raise that attack by 2 stages. He's got Acrobatics, which does a ton of damage. Now, moves normally do less damage on the second turn for some reason. So I'm going to use Swords Dance, and I'm hoping that he doesn't kill us Am I right? Yeah, I'm right. Amazing. And he's paralyzed. I'm going to use Crunch here, see how much damage we do. So we do a decent-ish amount of damage, and we go back up in health. Paralyzed, he can't move. Perfect. We're going to use Crunch again. Hopefully we get a defense drop at some point. He steals some of our Tera Charge. That's not good. And then uses Acrobatics. Does no damage. I don't know why it did so little damage there, but we don't complain. We're going to use Crunch here, take it just below half health, and we go back up to 322 health. We get hit with another Acrobatics. Now, we can't Terastallize here yet because he stole some of our Tera Charge. He's going to remove negative effects here, I think. There they are. So he's no longer paralyzed. We're going to have to use Crunch here. It's going to do no damage because we are not Terastallized. But hopefully we get a defense drop. We don't. He uses Acrobatics again. It does a ton of damage. He's paralyzed again. I'm going to risk it here and Terastallize and use Crunch, and hopefully we do enough damage to a point where he can't kill us in one shot because we get so much health back. So here's the attack. It's done a ton of damage over half the shield. I think that's going to be enough. We go back up to 157 health. It's going to be a close one, but he can't move because he's paralyzed. Haha. He attacks twice. Oh, we're not weak to Acrobatics anymore anyway because we are pure Dark type. I forgot about that. So that's pretty much Raid then if we're not Grass type anymore. We use Crunch, get some more health back, and the shield breaks. We get hit with an Acrobatics, taking us down to 82 health, but that's where the Raid finishes because we're just going to use one more Crunch and end the Raid and finish that Bombardier off. The Bombardier goes down, and there we have it. We was weak to it again. Only 2 times weak this time, but we still got the job done, which is amazing. That's the only bad thing about Zarude. It is weak to quite a few types, but as you can see, it still gets the job done. Let's move on to that third Raid. Third Raid is strong against us as well with that Sludge Bomb, so that's going to be a bit tricky, but it's going to be a 6-star Ghost type Gengar. Hopefully we can pull this through. Let's begin. So first turn, we're going to use Swords Dance. I'm glad that Zarude is so fast. We get hit with a Will-O-Wisp, that's unfortunate. So everyone on our team got hit with a Will-O-Wisp, so I'm going to use Jungle Healing, that will heal us all up. And then we get hit with a Sludge Bomb, does just under half to us. And now we're going to use Crunch, does a decent amount of damage considering we're only on +2. And we get a lot of health back. I'm hoping he poisons us. He steals our Tera Charge, that's no good. Now I want him to poison us just because... Oh, he uses Hypnosis, but fails. So I want him to poison us so we can't get burned and he can't cut our attack. He uses Will-O-Wisp, that's unfortunate. And then his shield goes up. He stole some of our Tera Charge, so we're going to need to use Crunch twice here. I think I'm going to use it twice and we'll probably get taken out by then. And then when we come back, use Swords Dance, Terastallize, and then attack him. He gets quite a heavy Sludge Bomb there. We only just survive it. So we're going to use Crunch. We don't get any defense drops out of him, so that's quite unfortunate. He attacks us with a Dazzling Gleam. I didn't know he had Dazzling Gleam. I was hoping that when we turn to a Dark type, he couldn't use Sludge Bomb anymore. But he doesn't get stabbed from Dazzling Gleam, so it won't do as much damage. So we're going to Terastallize here and use Swords Dance. He's either going to use Will-O-Wisp or Sludge Bomb. I'm hoping he goes for the Sludge Bomb and poisons us. One can only hope. Does use Will-O-Wisp, that's unfortunate. So I've got a plan here. I'm going to use Swords Dance. This will put us on +4 attack. He can't take us out in one hit. And then we heal up. Probably going to use Dazzling Gleam. This is actually a really tricky raid for us. Gengar is a bit of an annoying counter for us. Mainly the Will-O-Wisp. He Dazzling Gleams us. And now we're on +4. We get a Terastallized Crunch. Hopefully it takes out the shield. It nearly takes out the shield. Very close. Hopefully his Cursed Body doesn't activate here, because that would be honestly terrible. He nullifies our stats though, and then removes negative effects from himself, and then uses Will-O-Wisp. So we're going to use Crunch here just to take down that shield, so our actual Pokemon on our team can status condition the Gengar and actually damage it. So its shield breaks. I think we still got this. It's going to be close. He Dazzling Gleams us. The Gengar gets paralyzed, and then we're going to heal up to heal everyone on our team. And now we're going to use Crunch. I don't see the point in using Swords Dance here. We do a decent amount of damage and get some health back at the same time. He uses Will-O-Wisp and hits us. He's not missed a Will-O-Wisp yet, which is quite annoying. There's the first warning that we're running out of time. This Crunch won't do the job. I'm going to need some assistance from the AI. They attacked first. That's great. And then we finish him off. Well, that was an interesting raid. Note to self, look out for Gengars when I'm using Zarude. That was horrible, but we did it in the end. We actually had 3 Pokemon who was all super effective against us. One of them was 4 times super effective against us, so that was a really rough run of raids, but we did every single one of them. So that just proves that Zarude is an animal. Now, seeing how that last raid went, I might actually just switch Jungle Healing to Sunny Day to just stop status conditions for 5 moves, because all them burns were just horrible. But I would highly recommend using this Pokemon. It's really strong, and if you want to check out a really cool Meloetta build that can actually change forms mid-battle, then click on screen right now, and I'll catch you on the next one.